time to start talking about biodiversity that is strongly interrelated and connected to climate, right? So our objective this lessons is I'll be able to understand what biodiversity is. I think that instead of understand, just to recall, because I suppose you have already seen this before, right? And identify or talk a little bit about these mega diverse countries. Okay. Ready. So date and objective, Mateo. Adrian, your cameras, please, guys. Okay. Ready? Ready. Okay, good. Well, let's start then. Oh, let me enable microphones. Santiago Trejo, what do you understand for biodiversity?
Biodiversity?
Biodiversity.
Maybe could be the place where there is a lot of, what can I say? The place where there are a lot of flora, fauna, animals, a lot of things. Can we in that country, like in Mexico, that we have a lot of places? Can we say
A lot of places that what? Sorry.
that can be visited, like lakes, flora, fauna, as I mentioned, and yes.
So for you, biodiversity is includes flora, fauna, and landscapes.
Yes, can we say flora, fauna, landscapes, animals, maybe some culture of the place? Can we say? I don't know, maybe.
Okay, that's what you understand for biodiversity. Good. Let's see. Thank you, Mariana. What do you think? What do you understand for biodiversity?
Maybe the diversity of like species in the same place. It can be like from animals to plants, I think.
Okay,
Or
different species from the same place. Yep. Okay, good. Adrian says the amount of life on a certain region. Okay, let's see. Daniel, what do you think?
The diversity of biologic forms in a zone.
Diversity of what?
Biologic forms.
Okay, and forms. Okay. Okay. Ivan?
Maybe it's because I have like the same idea of the amount of animals or plants
The amount of animals
or plants.
or plants in a region, in a country? Yes. Okay, versus the different kinds of life you find in a place. Okay, Melissa? Sorry, are you speaking? Ah.
Yes. The variety
of species in a region.
The variety of species in region. What do you mean when you say species? What is it included? The
Flora and fauna.
flora and fauna, plants and animals. Yeah, the variety of species, animal species, plants of a region, right? Okay. What can we? I mean, you have of course similar idea. We're going to check in a minute. What can we understand then for mega diverse places or mega diverse countries? Vicky.
I can understand that
What do you think it refers to?
I think it refers to better developed countries, maybe.
You mean economical development, or?
In general.
But if we're talking about biodiversity, what would be a mega diverse country in this context of biodiversity?
Maybe a country with culture, with a lot of culture, and I don't imagine a lot. I can think something about ecosystems and culture.
Okay,
Origins.
but you're getting closer. Yes, it's related to ecosystems, of course. Very good. Versus maybe it has a lot of different species. Okay. Adriana, a region in the planet with a great variety of life species. Okay. Santiago Tejada, what would be a mega diverse country?
A mega diverse country. There are countries we have like the largest of the diversity of different species across the region. And some of these countries are Brazil, México, Colombia, el Congo, creo. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to check that list. Don't worry. I just wanted you to share with us your idea. So it's these countries that concentrate a large percentage of species. Okay, good. Well, of course, just to make things clear, right? So that everything gets clear. We understand, as some of you, of course, more or less words, but you have an accurate idea what biodiversity is, right? It's this variety or the variability of different species or different organisms, such as you said, animals, plants, including all types of species, terrestrial, marine, aquatic. That is biodiversity. Oh. The variability of species, vegetal and animal species that live and coexist, that co-live, I would say, co-live and coexist in a determined space, right? Of course, we know and we understand there is a vast diversity of these species all around the planet, right? But when we talk about these mega diverse countries, it's all these places in which it is concentrated only the 70% of the world's biodiversity. 12 countries concentrate this 70%. So these 12 countries are considered or as known as mega diverse countries. It doesn't mean that the rest of the countries have no biodiversity. Of course, there is. Biodiversity exists all around the earth, right? But only these 12 countries, as Santiago was mentioning before, concentrate the largest amount of different species. And those are the ones we're going to be talking about. And as I was saying at the beginning, of course, depending, well, this is interrelated and this is connected, and this is as a result of the different climates around the world. So different species, we have already mentioned this before. So different species and different plants grow and adapt depending on the climatic conditions. So these determine which ones can grow, develop into different regions. All around the countries, all around the earth, different species depending on the climate, but only 12 of these countries concentrate 70% of the world's biodiversity. And these ones are the so-called mega diverse countries, right? Which are these countries? Well, just for you to list them, of course, because we'll be working a little bit with some statistics. Just as an example. So we have Brazil, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Mexico, United States, Congo, Madagascar, Australia, Indonesia, China, and India. Okay. Adrian, your camera, you haven't opened it yet. Please. As we have seen before, of course, it's not the same. Sorry. Same flora, same fauna that can be found in a polar region, in a tropical region, in the mountainous region, in a warm region. And this is what the diversity refers to, and it's about, right? Okay, ready? What's it cost? What happens? Okay, let me start sharing again. There it is, right? Okay. Well, speaking about these mega diverse countries, for instance, this is just a few statistics about mammals and reptiles. Okay, just an example, just a statistic, because of course there would be statistics about all different sorts of animal species. Okay, we have the 12 countries with the latest figures in terms again of mammals and reptiles. Okay, what are you doing? You don't need to copy this information, of course, not the chart. What you are to do now is using this information, you're going to graph this information, the top five in terms of mammal and top five in terms of reptile. Two bar graphs. Do you understand what a bar graph is, guys? Yes. I just want to make sure, because yesterday with the other group, it was difficult for them to understand what a bar graph is. But yes, do you? You take this information, just identify again top five in mammals, top five reptiles, and what you need to do is, wait, let me show you an example. Just to make it clear. Something like this. In your notebook, of course. Not in a computer. Okay? This is a bar graph. This is one, and this is another. Okay? Let me go back. So just as easy as that. Analyze the information and do the ranking. First 5 countries with the highest number of mammals, and first 5 countries with the highest numbers of reptiles. And draw your graphs in your notebook, okay? And as soon as you finish, just please let me know so that you can show me just in camera your graphs, both graphs, please.
Hijo, baja la cámara, ¿no te ves?
Está abajo. Está abajo.
Yeah, ready, Santiago? No? Not yet, guys? Mateo, have you finished? No? Okay. Adrian? No? Fish? Not yet. Okay. Melissa, I'm pretty sure we have finished. Yes? Can you show me, please, on screen? A bit closer, please. Is it in pencil? Because it's like too bright. Okay, that's better. Okay, the first one is mammals and the second one is reptiles, right? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. We'll check if it's as I have it. Who else is done? Mariana? No. Santiago Tejada? No. How is that possible? Ivan, Daniel, ready? No. Daniel. But where are your graphs, Daniel? Sorry, I didn't see the graphs. Can you show me again? Daniel?
Sorry, I don't finish yet.
You don't, sorry, what?
I don't finish yet.
Teacher, can you put the chart again? I'm going to screenshot it.
Sure, of course.
Thanks.
Welcome. Yes, Santiago. Done? Okay, can you show me, please? Yes, on your camera. Okay, mammals and reptiles. Good. Thank you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Because it's almost time for the break. Right. Ready, Santiago? Yeah, show me, please.
Yes. Here, this is the one of mammals.
Okay, okay. Good.
Yes, and of reptiles is this
Reptiles,
one.
this other one. Very good. Different colors, excellent. As soon as they all finished, we'll be able to check and compare the answers. Okay, thank you. I think then Melissa, Santiago Trejo, and Santiago Tejada, you can start taking your break now. It's just 1 minute before. Yeah. The rest of you, if you're ready.